Hello! In today's video, I would like to show you how to make a very simple Kindle sleeve that also has a pocket. For this project, I chose these colors in my double knit recycled cotton yarn and my 3.5mm hook. First, we start with the panels. For the panels, we need to chain 30. Next, work single crochet in the second chain from the hook and then one single crochet into each chain until the end of the row. At the end of each row, you'll need to chain one, turn your work, and then start to work single crochets from the first stitch. And you make two panels of 43 rows. On one of the panels, you leave the yarn as it is because we'll use it to single crochet the sides together. For the smaller panel that we'll use as a pocket, you need to chain 21 and again single crochet in the second chain from the hook and in single crochet into each of the remaining chains of this row. You will work this first color for 3 rows, and then in the last stitch of the third row you will need to change colors, and this is how you do it very easily. You just start the single crochet like you normally would and then bring the other color. You hold it like you would your working yarn and place it and keep it with your fingers, and then you put it through both loops and you chain one like you would at the end of a row, and then you continue working with this. You will work from this point onward 2 rows of each color, and every time you come back, because you go 1 row this way and then you return with the white, and then you just keep this and you put it high when you need and you work with it like this. You don't need to cut the yarn, just work with both of them until the panel is finished. For this smaller panel, you will have a total of 35 rows. I will be using this tiny bow that I made a couple of videos ago, and I will add to this video in the next seconds the preview of how I made it from that video, so I don't need to make another one because that one was very explicit. You start by making a slip knot and chain 4. Then in this first chain, work a slip stitch. We will be working in the middle of this circle formed by the chains. Next step is to chain 4, and in this center you need to work 6 treble crochets. If you're not familiar with the treble crochet, I have a video specifically with basic crochet stitches, which should be quite easy to follow, and you will be able to learn how to make a treble crochet. So you have the chain 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 treble crochets, then you chain 4 again, and you come back and slip stitch in the center. And this is one side of the bow. For the next side, we just repeat the same process. Chain 4, and then 6 treble crochets in the center. After the 6 treble, chain 4 again, slip stitch in the center, and this part is done. Next, chain 7, and then in the second chain from the hook, we will work a half double crochet. And then work 1, 2, 3, 4 more half double crochets until the end of this row here. Slip stitch back in the center, chain 7 again, half double crochet in the second chain from the hook, and half double crochet 4 more times until the end of this chain sequence. And then finish with a slip stitch through the center again, then pull the yarn, not too much, but like this bit, pull on the tail to close this gap, and then with this yarn here, just pull it tight and do a few wraparounds. And then tie a knot with the yarn tail, quite tight. Let's add a border the same color as the bow to make it look even prettier. We will just single crochet into each stitch across all sides. This will not only give it a very nice look, but it also covers the sides here where we carried over the yarn. When you get back to the starting point, just slip stitch in the first single crochet and you're done. It looks much better like this. Leave a length of yarn from where you fastened off, and then using a yarn needle we are going to attach this pocket on our first panel. You can just leave one stitch space here and also one stitch space here. You can use some stitch markers to get them to sit into place. Now the last part is to single crochet the two sides together with the yarn that we left on the second panel that we didn't fasten. Just align them properly and then single crochet like we normally do on our Kindle sleeves. And this is how the finished Kindle sleeve looks. It's very pretty, yet very, very simple to make for all beginners. You can put here your Kindle or iPad, and in here you can put glasses or iPad pens or anything you really like. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye bye.